What's up, YouTube? This is Gerard with Kingdom Image Fitness, and it is time for another episode of Kingdom Cooking. We got a little snow last night. We got about maybe 3 to 4 inches, which I know that you all probably doesn't seem like a lot, but for South Carolina, it's a big deal. Just to put that in perspective, when we get maybe ½ an inch to an inch of snow, they'll shut down the schools because our biggest problem down here is black ice. So we're kind of snowed in. So what we're going to do, we're going to make us a nice meal and just enjoy this time that we have together as a family. Tonight we're going to have homemade sloppy joes, and we're going to have spicy sweet potato fries as a side. Okay, so the first thing that I've done, I've taken me a deep skillet and I've sprayed it pretty moderately with some coconut oil spray. Now you could use olive oil in exchange for that, but I'm trying to watch my fat, so I'm trying to keep the fat to a minimum in this recipe, but feel free to use whatever you want to. So I have this heating over medium heat, and I have here about 4 minced garlic cloves, and I'm going to put these in here and cook them for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's nice and fragrant before I put in the other ingredients. Okay, now my garlic is fragrant and nice and sauteed, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in 1 cup of diced shallots, and I am also going to add 1 green bell pepper, about 3 bay leaves, 1/2 teaspoon of red chili pepper flakes, and about 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. I'm going to put this all in. Give this a nice stir. And I'm going to let this cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, so I've let everything saute. My shallots are nice and translucent. So what I'm going to do, now I'm going to add in my meat. Here I have 1 pound of 93.7 lean ground beef. I'm going to add this in. I'm just going to break it up with the spoon. And after I finish breaking it up with my wooden spoon and get everything nice and mixed, I'm going to cook it for about 5 minutes until the meat is nice and brown. Okay, my meat is nice and brown, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. All right. I'm also going to add a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. And I'm also going to add 2 cups of hot water. I'm going to stir this nice and well, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. And then once I bring it to a boil, I'm going to reduce the heat to low, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 35 to 40 minutes until it gets nice and thick. And I'm going to stir it frequently while it's doing this so I can break the tomatoes up while it's cooking. All right, YouTube, we are back. These sloppy joes are nice and thick and a good consistency, just like I wanted. So I reduced my heat to low to keep it warm while I'm waiting on the spicy sweet potato fries in the oven. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take some whole wheat buns and I'm going to toast them so that we can have them with the sloppy joes. And when everything is plated, I'll show you the finished product. Everything is complete. We have the homemade sloppy joes here on the toasted whole wheat buns, as well as the oven baked sweet potato fries that you can find on episode 1 of Kingdom Cooking, along with a dill pickle slice and some jalapeno slices just to spice things up a bit. Many of you may be wondering, why didn't I just use a can of manwich or something? It would have been a lot quicker, and yes, it would have, because I'm able to control the sodium and I don't have all of the different additives that they put in a lot of these canned meals and things like that. Also with the sloppy joes, I was able to control the fat as well by using the coconut spray to saute the vegetables in the beginning instead of using olive oil or something like that. So whenever I can control what goes into the food, I try my best to do it. It does take a lot longer, but I really think you all will enjoy this fresh made sloppy joe recipe. So be sure to try it out, and if you like it, don't forget to comment and let me know about it. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, this has been Gerard with Kingdom Image Fitness. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next video.